Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And you guys already know what it is. It's What If Deku Was Glitchtrap Part 3. So, without any further ado, let's jump in. So, if I'm not correct, I left off right after Deku beat the hero killer. After Deku beats Dan. So, next is... yeah, Deku got all the credit. Yeah, I just wanted to point that out before we get this show on the road. So, let's start the show. So, Deku beat Hero Killer Stain, so final exams are next. The final exams. And, do we want to do this the same way in canon, or do we want to do it a different way? Yeah, let's do it a different way. Basically, it's the teachers and the students versus Deku. And if someone can restrain Deku, that's how they win. But if they get taken out by Deku before someone restrains them, well, they're out. So basically, it's the rest of 1A, 1B, and some of the teachers. And how this is working, Deku's just on top of buildings looking out. Let's say he comes across Aizawa. Aizawa rushes at him, trying to restrain him with his scarf. But that doesn't work. Deku just hypnotizes him before he can use his quirk on... before Aizawa can use his quirk on him. And... yeah. And what he does, he kind of uses Aizawa to take out other opponents. So, like... say, like, he... like, hypnotized Aizawa, helped him take out the whole of 1B. Like, he took out all of 1B. Then it came across All Might. All Might came up with him with a Detroit Smash. Deku sidesteps it, hypnotizes All Might. So he has All Might, Aizawa, All Might and Aizawa under his control. And, yeah. And he's slowly picking off the other teachers. And then where it's only down to 1A. And they're slowly, like, taking chunks out of the class. Till who's left is Bakugo, Todoroki, Tokoyami, and... sorry about that. Where was it? Bakugo, Todoroki, Tokoyami, Uraraka, and Kirishima. And there's your 5 remaining. And these 5 had to work as a group. Let's say they knocked All Might out. And it took a while, but they were able to restrain Aizawa, so where it was only Deku left. And by combining, Todoroki's ice and fire with Bakugo's explosions and dark shadow, they somehow overwhelmed Deku, restraining him, and those 5 actually passing, everyone else failing. And next is training camp. So they're on the bus, and they get to the drop-off point, and once they get out of the bus, Deku quickly realizes what's about to happen. As soon as they get dumped off into the forest, he's like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this. He teleports to the camp. And then, like, he gets there even before the teachers get there. He's like, 3 hours later, everyone else comes running, panting, like looking all beat up. And let's say they're a little bit more beat up since Deku wasn't there to help. And while that's been happening, Deku's just been chilling. Like, he already made food. He already did some training. He already got a shower. He basically just relaxing. And he has made friends with Koda. He has made friends with him by doing magic tricks. Because I'm gonna say he knows magic tricks. And, yeah. And then that night, the villains attack. Musculator comes charging through the wall where all the students are sleeping. And he starts swinging for Deku. When Deku teleports in front of him, Musculator starts swinging. But then Deku hypnotizes him. And uses Musculator to take out Spinner, Compress twice, and what's his Mag. But through all the chaos of Musculator running around, let's say they brought like 2 Nomus with them, and it took one of the Nomus to actually restrain Musculator to knock him out, so he doesn't help the heroes any further than he already has. And let's say they somehow do get Bakugo. And then training camp's over. Now for the, what's it called? The heroes attack on the villains. And before the, attack, Deku's just there at the hospital because, everyone was there, all of 1A. And Deku's just, everyone's in the hospital room of one of the classmates that got injured. And Deku's just in the corner, flipping a coin. It's actually a Faz token that he brought with him out of the game. He's just flipping it. Catching it, flipping it, doing a couple coin tricks to himself. Basically just trying to entertain himself because he's so bored. He's like, oh yeah, a kid got kidnapped. So what's the big deal? And Glitchtrap just thinking to himself. He's like, Jesus, this kid just got kidnapped. It's not like he got killed and stuffed into an animatronic suit. And then it's like, man, that's like oddly specific. He definitely did not. He definitely didn't do that to anyone else. He never did that to anyone. Air quotes, because we all know that's a lie. Now for the filler. Jeez, I'm so tired. So, yeah, heroes attack on the villains. Deku asks the heroes ask Deku to, come with them. Because, he's one of their most powerful students. So, yeah, the heroes are outside the bar, where all the villains are located, and All Might comes charging through the door. Right beside All Might is Deku. And the only weakness to Deku's hypnosis is that he has to look them in the eyes. Like, he has to look them in the eyes. And that's the only weakness to it. So, like, if they're blind or... Nah. Let's say he can affect blind people. Yeah. So, yeah. So, if they're, like, covering their eyes or they're, like, don't have eyes somehow. I don't know. There's some weird stuff. He can't hypnotize. Basically, they have to have eyes for him to hypnotize. But if their eyes are like covered by like sunglasses or like a helmet or something, he can't hypnotize you. Cause I wanna, yeah. Basically, I'm just gonna put that tidbit in before I get to the main part of this. So yeah, All Might tries to restrain the villains and get Bakugan, but All For One teleports them all out. And then All Might just, as soon as he figures out as soon as he gets the radio call that All For One has appeared, he runs over to the site, like quaking the earth when he sprints. He does a run. Then Deku just kind of teleports over there. On top of a building, just getting ready for the show. He just teleports some popcorn to him, and he starts eating it. He's like, "Ooh, this is gonna be a good show," and he just starts eating the popcorn. He summons a drink. He's just like, "This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good show." And then they start going at it, blow for blow, punch for punch. But then All Might starts to lose, and then Deku's like, I think it's time for me to step in. And All For One's gonna use his like giant fist attack on All Might, the thing with the giant arm fist attack that All For One has. He's about to use that on All Might, I mean. And when he charges at All Might to use this attack, and he's about to hit All Might, but Deku just teleports in front of it, stopping it. He catches the punch and pushes All For One back. And All For One's like a little shocked by this, because that was his ultimate attack, and it just got blocked. And then what Deku does, he tries to hypnotize All For One, but his face is all jacked up, so he can't see his eyes, so Deku can't hypnotize him. So, and then Deku's like, he cracks his neck, so looks like I'm actually have to get a try for once. And I'm gonna give Deku this ability because it's out of nowhere. And he reaches out into the air, and a purple knife appears. And yes, this is the exact knife that Glitchtrap used to kill kids all those years ago. Because why not? It's something cool that I came up with on the spot. So All For One charges at Deku, and Deku's blocking all of his attacks and also getting some cuts in with his blade. This Deku's a master with this knife. And let's say after a long, tiring fight, let's say I'm giving Deku telekinesis too, because I'm gonna give him telekinesis, and I feel like that's something that Glitchtrap should have. After a long, gruesome battle with Deku using his knife and telekinesis, he was able to knock out All For One. After a very exhausting fight, Deku does have to sit down because he hasn't done anything that hard. He's like, man, I haven't worked that hard since I escaped hell. And then people are like, what? What? But yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave this part off, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Peace.